My Little Caboose, Blue is Magic, by Darkwing. Chapter 5. Party. Pinkie, much to her own surprise, decided that the party could wait a bit longer, so she put it on hold and decided to show Caboose a few more sights. She was happy that she could show everything Ponyville had to offer to her friend. Caboose looked off in the distance and saw the most wonderful of sights. "Oh my gosh! A fountain!" he yelled. "And a magical castle! I want to live in a castle one day."
"That's Canterlot, silly. It's where the princess lives," Pinkie Pie giggled.
"Oh my gosh! I've always wanted to be a princess!" Caboose gasped, and then looked at Pinkie. "But now that I think about it, I want to be a queen."
"Only if I get to be the king!"
Pinkie exclaimed.
"I'm glad I met you, Caboose. You're really fun to have around."
"Why, thank you, Pinkie," Caboose said. "You're pretty fun to have around yourself."
"Alright, enough of the views," Pinkie said, walking away. "It's time to party."
"Okie dokie," Caboose said, following Pinkie. After a few more minutes of walking, they found themselves in front of a giant tree. "Oh, wow! Look how big that tree is!" Caboose said. "That must be the biggest tree ever!" Twilight heard the remark and walked up to the door and opened it.
"Hey, Caboose,"
Twilight said, remembering what she had said to him before.
"How's it going?"
"Pretty good, I guess," Caboose said, raising the volume of his voice for no particular reason. "Yeah, I was sitting on a bridge and I was crying because I was sad, but then Pinkie came up and she gave me a cupcake and now I'm happy again."
"Oh, that's good," Twilight said. "Caboose, I'm really sorry for what I said. Do you think you can forgive me?"
"Yeah, I can," Caboose said, smiling at Twilight. "Apology accepted." Caboose stepped out of the way and let Pinkie hop in first. After she did, Caboose followed and looked around the room. There were books everywhere. "I have never seen this many diaries in my life," Caboose gasped.
"Oh, these aren't diaries," Twilight explained. "They're just books. Some are about history, some are about magic, and some are just adventure novels."
"Oh, I like adventures."
"So, Pinkie, I assume you brought him here for the party?" she asked, raising her brow. "I haven't set anything up, so I'm sorry." "Oh, that's okay, Twilight. Just go and get the others, and let me and Caboose handle it from here." "Oh, okay. Be right back, then," Twilight said, leaving the house. "She doesn't mind," Pinkie said, reaching in her mane. "Behind her bookworm exterior lies a die-hard party pony. I just know it."
"There's a pony inside of her?" Caboose gawked. "Does it hurt?" Pinkie let out a sarcastic sigh, but then started to laugh.
"You're silly. Time to set up the party," Pinkie yelled, yanking a cannon out of her hair. "Pinkie Pie style."
She lit the fuse on the cannon, and it promptly erupted, spewing out confetti, a boombox, plates with snacks on them, and a piñata. "What? No punch?" Caboose asked.
"Hang on. This thing always jams,"
Pinkie said, hitting the cannon. The cannon then sputtered and shot a punch bowl onto the table. "I want one of those."
"Well, we'll just have to make you one then," Pinkie promised. "But let's wait for the girls."
Caboose and Pinkie sat next to each other, waiting for the girls to arrive. About 10 minutes later, all the girls walked back through the door. "Hey, they're here!" Caboose said, jumping up and down. "Hello, little ponies! Are you ready to have some fun?"
"We sure as apple pie are,"
Applejack said.
"Great!"
Caboose said, slamming his hoof down on the boombox. "Let's get started, then!" Caboose then started dancing oddly. It was somewhere between breakdancing and a seizure. Twilight and the others burst out laughing. "You're just jealous," Caboose said, happily jiggling his butt. "You know you can't party as hard as me."
"Oh, it is on!"
Pinkie yelled, running next to Caboose, doing her own strange dance. Twilight looked at the others and shrugged.
"Looks like they're having a good time,"
Fluttershy said.
"Yeah,"
Rainbow Dash agreed.
"But why should they be the only ones having fun?"
Rainbow Dash went over to where Pinkie and Caboose were rolling on the ground and started to dance.
"Win in Canterlot,"
Twilight said, walking to where they were dancing, and was followed by the other ponies. All the ponies were having a good time until the ground started to shake and all the ponies fell to the ground except for Caboose.
What's happening?"
Fluttershy asked, trying to rise to her feet.
I don't know,"
Twilight gasped.
"But whatever it is, I don't like it."
Caboose closed his eyes as hard as he could and then ran out the door, staring up at the sky. "Please, no!" Caboose yelled. I want to stay! I don't want to go!"
"What is he yelling about?"
Rainbow Dash asked.
I don't know,"
Twilight replied.
"Caboose, get back in here!"
Caboose ignored Twilight's plea and stayed outside, yelling, "Stay away! You don't want to see me when I get angry!"
Who in Celestia's name is he talking to? Rarity asked. And why is he yelling?
The earthquake soon stopped, and all the girls got their balance back. Pinkie Pie then ran to Caboose, who was looking up in the sky. She saw something strange, falling from the sky, and falling fast.
Shit!
Church yelled, slamming into the ground. Everybody, out of the way! Sarge yelled, landing on Church.
Ow! Jesus Christ, you broke my spine!
Church complained. Ah, stop being such a wuss, Sarge said, getting up, shaking his head. I was knew the Blues were cowardly, but now I know just how much. Plus, you aren't even real, so why should you care if... Say, what's with all these horses?